Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the series premiere of Noah's NFL Weekly Preview. Now, we do not have that much time because in an hour from now, all the games will be coming on. Now, my team, the Ravens, don't play until 4:25, but we have to get everything situated. So, I'll be coming to you guys with the recap from the previous week, and then some key matchups to look forward to in next week's matchups, which will be today. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and dig into this in 1 minute here. Let me just get my thing situated. Alright, so we all know that it's great for football to be back. It's great for the NFL to be back. I've been waiting all summer. So now I've decided, how about we do some weekly previews. We're going to recap the weeks, and then we're going to play some key matchups. Or I'm going to show you guys some key matchups that I think is going to be great matchups for this coming Sunday. Alright, so let's go ahead and begin with the recaps, right? So if you could turn your attention to the screen. And I hope everyone had a fantastic summer, by the way, even though we couldn't do that much. But I hope your summer was great, as we're back in school. Remote learning has not been good for me. That's all I'm going to say. All right, now. So here's the week 1 recap, you guys. We're going to preview this game in maybe less than 2 minutes or so. So it started off on Thursday night, September 10th, the week 1 opener between the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes with 3 touchdowns for 211 yards. The running back, number 25, on the edge of the screen, Clyde Edwards-Blair, the rookie, with 138 yards on his debut and a touchdown in a 34-20 win for the Kansas City Chiefs over the Texans. And then now Sunday, the Seattle Seahawks against the Atlanta Falcons, with Russell Wilson threw for 4 touchdowns for 322 yards, and Seattle's victory over Atlanta. Now on to Buffalo. The Bills, great performances on both sides of the football, both on offense and defense, with a 27-17 win over the New York Jets. All right, now let's move on to the Baltimore Ravens with a 38-6 victory over the Cleveland Browns. Lamar with 275 yards and 3 touchdown passes. Mark Andrews, the tight end, with 2 receiving touchdowns on the game, and a Ravens victory over the Browns. All right, now Brady versus Breeze. The Saints ruined Tom Brady's debut. He started well, Tom Brady did, but then maybe got a little too excited. The Saints started to take over with a 34-23 victory. All right, let's go to the Chargers-Bengals game. The Chargers sneaked past the Bengals 16-13. Now the Bengals, with 31 seconds left, kicker Randy Bullock had a chance to tie the game and send it to overtime. Instead, they ruin it. Randy Bullock ruins Joe Burrow's debut, the rookie quarterback, number 1 overall pick, who was drafted from, I think he was from LSU, right? Yes. Drafted by the Bengals in the first round pick of the 2020 draft. All right, let's go to the next one. The Arizona upset is what I call it, because the Arizona Cardinals put up some great performances. Kyler Murray, 230 yards passing and 91 yards rushing. He had a touchdown on both the ground and the passing game, 24-20, the final score over the San Francisco 49ers. And now I'm going to call this one the Washington comeback. You know why? Because the Washington football team, no longer the other team, the football team was down 17-0 in the second half. They came back with 27 unanswered points to win. Plus, their defense had 8 sacks and 14 quarterback hits on Carson Wentz. All right, now let's go to prime time. The Rams, with their first win on Sunday Night Football in their new stadium, I believe it's called SoFi Stadium, 20-17 victory over the Dallas Cowboys. Now, Monday Night Football, we had a doubleheader. First, Big Ben is back, Ben Roethlisberger, with the 26-16 victory over the New York Giants. He had 229 yards for 3 touchdowns. And last but not least, the Monday Night Football game to close things out, Titans and Broncos. Steven Gostkowski is the hero. Now, he kicked the game-winning field goal with like 17 seconds left, but here's the thing. He missed 4 total kicks in that game. He missed 3 field goals and 1 extra point. But he was able to close it out with a 16-14 victory, last second field goal to win the game 16-14, and then move on to 1-0. Okay, so that was the week 1 recap. Wasn't all of the games, but just a quick recap. So now we're going to go ahead and dig into the week 2 key matchups. Now that means the games that I think will be the most important for you guys to watch this coming Sunday. All right, now before we dig into that, let's take a short break. Alright, so we're back from break. So, out of the week 2 key matchups, I think there will be the most important games of the week to watch. The first one, I picked the Kansas City Chiefs at the Los Angeles Chargers. That game is at 4:25 p.m., the same time that the Ravens play against the Houston Texans. Now, I say that this is also a key matchup because both teams are 1-0. They both had impressive victories. The Chargers, with their new quarterback, Tyrod Taylor, who used to be with the Baltimore Ravens and with the Buffalo Bills, he's now a starting quarterback for the Chargers, and he looked really well against the Cincinnati Bengals in Week 1. Now, all I have to say for the Chargers is they must find a way to take care of Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Now, he is the Kansas City Chiefs rookie running back who just had a monster game against the Houston Texans just a week ago. And Tyrod Taylor just has to throw some touchdowns against this Kansas City defense, because you know that defense is all over the place, and you know how explosive the Kansas City Chiefs offense is. So that game is at 4:25 p.m. about 4 hours from now. Next game that I think is a key matchup, it's our game, the Ravens against the Houston Texans. Same time, 4:25 p.m. about 4 hours from now. Now, what I'm going to say is that Baltimore just needs to be alert on defense, because the Houston Texans offense has a lot of weapons. Like, they have too many weapons, the Texans offense do. That's all I'm going to say. The Texans, they have a lot of weapons, but they didn't really show that on Thursday night against Kansas City. Well, that's all I'm going to say for that game. Next one is the Washington football team against the Arizona Cardinals. Dwayne Haskins versus Kyler Murray. Both teams, once again, are 1-0. And plus, both these quarterbacks played outstanding in Week 1. Washington against Philadelphia and Arizona against San Francisco, So, they have the football team must play the same type of defense like last week. Kyler Murray must run the ball like he did last week against the 49ers. And that's it for that game. So now we're going to move on to primetime, Sunday Night Football. The Seattle Seahawks are hosting the New England Patriots. That game is tonight at 8:20 p.m. on NBC. Nothing really much for this game, I think. The Patriots defense just needed to find a way to take care of Russell Wilson in the offense, because that offense was just explosive against the Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons hung in there for a little while, but then I think the Seahawks offense was just too much for them. And Cam Newton, his debut with the Miami Dolphins looked pretty good last Sunday. So that's it for that game as well. Now let's go on to Monday Night Football, and it's the Las Vegas Raiders. They're no longer Oakland. It's the Las Vegas Raiders hosting the New Orleans Saints. Now, the Saints have to step up with some players, because Michael Thomas, their star wide receiver, he is out. I think he's dealing with a high ankle injury. The offense, though, must step up, though, for New Orleans, and their defense has to find a way to stop Josh Jacobs, because Josh Jacobs right here, the running back for the Raiders, had 3 touchdowns last week against the Carolina Panthers. 3 touchdowns. That's his career high. And if the Saints are going to play good on defense, they got to find a way to stop this guy right here. And Derek Carr looked impressive too. Drew Brees, though, against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they played a great game. Again, the Buccaneers were hanging in there a little while. The Saints just blew the door wide open. All right. So those are the Week 2 key matchups that I think will be the most important for today. All right. And I'm actually going to go ahead and wrap it up because we got to get ready for the games that's coming on in about say about 40 minutes or so. But I hope you guys enjoy Week 2. Please like and comment this video if you liked it. Now, not every Sunday I will be doing this. Now, I will tell you, it'll be some Sundays throughout the NFL season that I'll be coming here and giving you a recap on the previous weeks, and then some key matchups for the games, that's coming up for the next week. All right, but I had fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this preview and the Week 1 recap. I will see you guys probably next Sunday for another episode of Noah's NFL Weekly Preview. I will see you guys next time. Peace out and enjoy Week 2.